What the is going on?
I like to party.
Jesus, honey, wax much?
This is Unwaxed
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
with Sophia and Sistine Stallone.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Unwaxed podcast with your favorite duo sisters,
BFFs,
enemies,
rivals,
my yin to my yang.
the blonde to the brunette,
Maybe not forever.
the toilet paper to the butt. You're
Nice.
not going brunette, Sophia.
So I'm Sophia.
Oh, I'm Sistine. I feel like you guys know that by now, hopefully.
I know. At this point, I feel like whoever's listening to this has been listening.
You're not
to a
going
while.
brunette because honestly, I'm thinking about our brand.
Stop
that we
thinking
don't
about the
have.
brand.
Look, we don't have a brand, but I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I know.
hypothetically one day if we build a brand, it just looks better.
Fair, but my hair is also falling out, so probably gonna go back to natural.
That sounds like a you problem.
That sounds like a
That's now becoming
it is
a me
you
problem.
It's a me problem. So my problem I'm going to solve just like you did because your hair was falling out.
Actually, you know what I did yesterday?
Yes. What?
I ordered clip-on bangs from Amazon.
You and your bangs. You've been saying you gave me crap for the brown, but bangs are more risky.
I know. That's why I
I
bought
think-
clip-ons. So I'm like, okay, let's test this out because either I could look like Urkel or it could be kind of cute. I just see girls on Instagram that have these really sick bangs with the dark
Yeah.
long hair. I'm like,
You know what's crazy though?
Cool.
We're focusing on two things that usually are as a result from a breakup or a big life change.
so
or
you're
whatever.
saying I'm sad and hurting inside, so I need to change my appearance. Correct.
I didn't
You
say
would
that.
be correct.
I didn't say that. Well, we'll get into it later. But I wanted to. Well, actually, no, Sistine and I were talking about this in the car yesterday, and it was kind of an awkward bring up about our podcast and the future of Unwaxed and what's going on right now. And it was kind of funny because I both think we had the same idea.
It's almost like, you know, when you break up with someone and you're getting broken up with and you just don't know how to address it. And
Yeah.
then when someone does, you're like, oh, geez, I was thinking the same thing.
Totally.
And you just didn't want to admit it to each other.
Well,
That's what we
this
had.
podcast is like dating. I mean, we've had this for 2+ years. And
This is the longest relationship I have ever been in.
you have become now just not even my work girlfriend. You're my work wife.
You guys were getting a divorce.
Slightly.
All
We're-
right.
We're on a break. So
We'll explain.
do you wanna go
everything.
into it
Yeah, I
first?
think, okay, so maybe 3 episodes ago, we very vaguely explained why we went missing for 3 months and just
Yeah.
stopped recording. You guys deserve a little bit more clarity on that. We
Yeah.
were signed to a different podcast company, which started really great. And I think that they did an amazing job, built our brand in ways that I don't know we could have done without their help.
yeah, they gave clothing and an image and stuff to our show that didn't have one
Yeah,
before.
we had a set that was customized to us. I mean, we had great guests coming on. It was all going,
no, and we
peachy.
loved working with everyone.
but like most business transactions, it just fell apart in a way that we weren't expecting and was pretty sad because,
Yeah.
you know, when you have something that you start from the ground up, like Sophia and I did with this podcast, and we cherish it and we work really hard on it, and you bring people in that sort of, I guess I would say take advantage of you. And I think a lot of people can relate to that in
Mhm.
terms of, I guess, any department in their life, but in work life.
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing was just creative differences.
It's no hate to the previous company that we were with, but the way that they went about their business didn't exactly align with
ours.
our morals and our values and what we like and how we choose to continue growing the show. So we left them. And since then, Sophia and I have been in different studios everywhere, just trying to bring the show back to what it was. And I feel as if we've lost that momentum that we had, which is really
Yeah,
sad.
that's a key word is the momentum because before it was same studio, same vibe, and I think that's why everyone loved it. The guests,
The
every single week,
consistency.
the consistency. We had a lot more help with like the growth that we were getting, and it felt good that we were finally getting compensated for something that we were working hard for because we were doing it for free for basically like a whole year and a half, and then
now we're back to doing it for free.
But it's a combination of also the podcast with the reality show and then shit with our family, and it's just paused, right? And so now we're back and we're trying really hard to kind of get the ball rolling again, but it really isn't the same. It doesn't have the same touch.
I think
as we
what's
used to
hard
have.
is Sophia and I are such perfectionists
Yeah.
that we don't want to produce or give you guys anything that is half-ass.
Yeah.
And that isn't 100%. Like, we're fully confident in the work that we're putting out there. And I love what we're saying and how we're doing it. But, you know, we're editing. Sophia's having tech support calls at 3 a.m. with Fireside trying to upload it to Spotify.
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry, guys.
Apple
If you're not
Podcasts.
hearing the podcast on Spotify or app or seeing it, it's not my
No,
fault.
this
I'm
is
doing
what- this
I'm
is-
doing it right.
This is the disaster. Sophia's like coding at 2 a.m.
trying to figure out how to
I'm
get
trying
this
to like
work.
edit this, that. We got locked out of every account, our YouTube, our TikTok. I mean, we're trying so hard. And
I'm
it
just trying to keep
feels
positive
like-
because it's December. I'm like, January, new year, new
I
podcast.
I know.
But with that being said, I brought this up to Sistine and she agreed. So what we're thinking for the next chapter of
we'll say.
Unwaxed season 3, maybe we might not hit the 100th episode, because if we do the 100th episode, we want it to be 100th episode. We're not trying to, we don't want to half-ass 100. You don't
Yeah.
half-ass 100. And it's a big, big celebration for us too. So what we're thinking about doing is pausing for a bit again, but actually going into it and rebranding, finding a company that aligns with us and building back what it was, and then have a consistent flow of guests and story times and actually provide you with the most quality content that you
Right.
guys deserve and that we actually expect
I think
for the show.
I think a big part of it too is we don't exactly have a home base right now.
And it's pretty hard.
And it's hard trying to produce a show and be consistent in a studio that we don't have anymore. We're in Florida, we're in LA. So our plan is once we move to New York in March, we will start up the show again at that time. Studio, consistency, back to regular programming. It'll be like it was. But until then, it's been fun.
This is going to
It's
be
so
our last
sad.
one for a second. Not the last forever. It's
But
going to come
don't-
back.
Don't lose hope. Don't let go of us,
No,
you
please.
guys.
We're not just saying that.
We are that sneaky ex that is coming back in a few months later
Remember
to say,
the toxic
hey,
texting like, hey, happy new year.
we're back.
Here.
So wait for that because we will be back.
We'll keep all of our accounts and socials running. Like we're still going to be active. So
Yes.
And if you guys need like personal unsolicited advice,
yeah,
we'll just
DM
send you
me.
a
I
video.
answer all the DMs.
Me
Like
too.
I
like
love
'em.
it.
I
But
like 'em.
let's transition to what we did the other day. So you guys know that we've been shooting a reality show with Paramount Plus, which has been a long journey. I mean, we started filming this last November.
Yeah. Well,
And it's still being filmed.
but it's also been previous from that. We were filming it with another studio. It's
yeah.
just, this is just
So it's been about 3 years, honestly, in the making. Sophia and I have been
Yeah.
pitching to every network. We've been hustling on the show.
Yeah.
We finally saw the 10 episodes. We saw the first season in full.
Yeah.
What was your first reaction to watching yourself in that light?
I didn't realize how much I talk out of the side of my mouth.
I was going to say this. My mouth is so slanted.
Damn it.
Sly
I talk.
gave us his paralyzed mouth.
I know. It just like the lopsided, slanted.
It's so lopsided.
But and then it gets, especially when I get nervous or I'm trying to think of something, I start to do it more, and
Ugh.
I get all quirky, like rah, 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 like, and it's so bad. This is the problem with watching yourself. I mean, we should be used to this by now since we do this literally every week with our show. But when you see it in that version, it's so
weird.
different.
And you honestly pick yourself apart. Because it's not like an Instagram photo that you
No.
can face tune and filter and make yourself look perfect.
And
like,
it's not also a podcast where you can kind of edit it up and like, you
right.
know,
Like,
put a nice like.
for example, we'll be shooting a scene at 10 in the morning and our hair looks great, our makeup is fresh. And then we'll be shooting another scene at 8 o'clock at night where we look tired and worn, but they use that 8 o'clock scene.
Yeah.
And so, you're like, oh man, I look like crapola. But
Yeah.
something that I noticed the most is there's a scene of us at a diner.
I know this one.
And actually, we get into a bit of a quarrel. We're fighting in this scene.
It's kind of funny how long ago it was, and I literally forgot what the quarrel was.
I know, because we fight all the time.
Yeah, I know. I was like, which one?
And I've really got to study these other TV personalities, the way that they work when a camera's on, because I genuinely just acted as if there wasn't a camera. I am seriously inhaling, not even breathing,
Scarfing.
a BLT. Like, didn't even take breaths between chews.
You're
And
hungry.
then, but every time they cut to me, my mouth is full like a chipmunk. And then I start eating a whole pickle. I'm like, why is this the final cut?
I know. And we watch so much reality TV where we see how people treat food on TV, and they don't eat it. They like pick at
they
it.
probably eat it when they go, okay, that's a wrap. At
Yeah.
a dinner scene, you don't see them eating
The
a full
pizza's
plate of
still a whole
pasta.
pizza. The pasta has
Oh
like
my
one
God.
noodle
I
gone.
look like I had never had food in my mouth in my life. I was eating it like it was my last meal on
I
earth.
know. And then also I noticed that I cry a lot. And
You cry a lot.
I cry a lot. And this is the thing. I
It's so
actually don't.
funny.
I really
You have a good crying face, though.
do I?
Yeah.
Thank God.
You look pretty when you cry. You don't have an ugly cry.
Oh God, thank God. That was actually a worry of mine because I can't tell. Because for me, I'm like, okay, that's how I look when I cry. But it's weird seeing it in real. And you know what
Yeah.
it is? It's more the pressure. And I don't think I will cry, but I realize more as I get older, I feel like I am a crier now. Don't you think? Like when I get emotional about something, I start to tear up.
I just think when you get older, you got to release more shit that you've
Yeah.
built in, so you cry more.
That's probably
You know what it is?
true. When I was younger, I was like, I don't really cry at sad movies or anything.
Yeah.
But now, oh my God, you
The
get
biggest
me rolling.
flex that I had when I was younger was I don't know why I would brag about this on the middle school yard, be like, I didn't cry during Marley and Me.
That's
Like try to act
weird.
so strong. So I never cried either. I was like
Yeah.
a really tough girl.
There's so many random things that you brag about when you're younger. Because I remember, like, I brag about the fact that I've never had Chinese takeout. People think that's insane.
You still have never had Chinese takeout.
No, I'm just saying, I never have had that. Isn't that weird? And then they
Yes.
say that as a flex, but it's really not a flex. It's kind of a sad thing that I haven't occurred.
Yes, you haven't like
That
lived
never-
and
yeah.
had a fun drunk night.
And no, have you?
Yes.
Oh, God, where have I been? But
Under a
regardless,
rock.
I think that also the show is not, I feel like people, when they hear reality show, they put such a bad stigma on it.
Right. I think everyone's assuming, oh, it's drama, it's fake, it's fighting. But the way that it's shot, I've never, and we've seen every
We're going to give you the
reality
exclusive right now. It's nothing like it.
Yeah.
When I say nothing, I mean polar opposite. I was saying this to people. I'm like, it's more like a docu-series of our family.
Yes.
It's not raunchy. It's not, there's no, there's drama, but there's not like, you get to have an inside look into
Yeah.
like what's going on in our lives, like how we usually are. And, but yeah, that also just that was a different world.
It's cool. I like it. I'm really excited about it. I think I could argue that maybe, do you think I'm the most excited out of you guys to film?
Yeah,
I love
between
it.
Scarlett and I think probably you are. No, you love it, but we've been like, I think
We've
all,
had our moments, but I
yeah.
want like another season. Like I want to keep going.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is. When a camera's on me, I'm like, show tunes. Like I want
That's
to
good.
perform.
That's
But the
good.
problem is dad told me, because I said to him, I feel like they're not even in the room. Like you guys are literally watching us at our dinner table, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we turn our heads and there's 10 cameramen behind us.
Yeah.
I don't even notice them anymore. And he said that's when
Yeah.
it gets dangerous.
That's why, and you think, oh, how do people not know that they're mic'd up and they like release on the show and they don't? You really don't remember. You
You
have a
get so
little
used
fuzzy
to
thing
it.
on your when you're wearing like a hot box on your back for 7 months and a little fuzzy thing on your chest. You don't even realize it. It feels like your own clothing,
Yeah.
and that's where it gets dangerous. And then
Yes.
you realize, oh shit, I hope that doesn't get to the final cut. Or
I'm just excited for people to see. I'm trying to like just
I just want to
release
know,
it.
that's the thing. I actually am very excited about
Yeah.
this, truly. As stressful and chaotic
Yeah.
as it's been, it's almost one of those things like I'm ready for it to just be out there.
And as sad as this is, I know we're gonna get trolls and people are gonna make fun of us about the way we look and that our slanted mouth. And let me just tell you guys something. I've already told myself all the things that you could possibly
Everything
come
you're
up with. So please keep it to yourself, because I say it to myself all the time. Anyway, so
You're your biggest hater.
should we talk about Sophia? Actually, yesterday, you gave me the weirdest FaceTime call.
Yes, I did.
So weird. You were
Well,
so
I had to
flustered.
vet you out. I had to like test out the waters because we always talk about gifts on this show, and I think everyone knows I love to give experiences. And this year, though, separately from
I have a
Scarlett,
question.
what
Do you think experiences are kind of a cop-out?
I'm so insulted that you said that because I
No.
literally gave you the option of an
No, no,
object
no, but I'm
that I
saying,
had an idea for,
like,
or an experience.
Do you think it's harder to book an experience or to find someone a gift?
I think it depends because I think experiences can be pretty pricey. Like
I love your
some of
experiences.
the
I'm not
experiences
hating
I
on the
paid for were like
experiences.
really expensive.
Pretty Woman the musical was a blast, especially
Stop.
when we snuck
Stop.
out.
First of all, we went to a really fun dinner, and then we left during the halftime or what's it called? The
intermission.
intermission.
You always
I
call it
always call it
halftime,
halftime, like a football game.
Super Bowl.
I mean, it kind of is like a Super Bowl game, but no. I don't think it's a cop out. I think it's more fun. I'm one of those people. I would rather have an experience than another like a bag. You know.
So she calls me and she goes, "This experience is really weird, and I don't know if you're gonna like it. but it's weird. And I go, can you just tell me what I need to wear? No. I'm like, is it rated R? No. Is it scary? No. I'm like, then what the hell is
Well,
it?
I can't. Thing is, I don't. If I say yes to any of those, because it could be. It's my most ambitious gift yet. And when it hit me at night, this was like 10 o'clock at night, punched me, sucker punch. I was like, this is what she's been dying to do for so long.
Is it a Magic Mike show?
I cannot tell you
Is it
anything.
is it a Magic Mike?
I'm
Is
not-
it a Magic
Nope.
Mike show?
I'm not telling you anything.
Then you don't know me.
I'm
That's
lock
what I
and
want to
key.
do.
I am lock and key because I would always ruin it for you. And stop asking me questions because you know that one day I'm going to slip up and say, stop asking me that. Like, how'd you know?
I can argue that I think I got you the most sentimental, thought out gift that I've ever given anyone
really
before.
sweet.
Yeah.
So is mine. But ours would be very different. Like when I say
If you actually don't shed a tear Christmas morning when you unwrap my gift, I will be so pissed. I'll honestly, I'm going to throw my hands up and say nothing I give you, whether it's a porta potty or this sentimental gift, will ever please you. So I'm never going to gift you again.
this gift you'll never forget in your entire life. Let's just say
Oh my.
you
getting
you are
tattoos?
going to explore a side of yourself you've never explored. I got Scarlet actually such cute things. Like I'm so excited for you to get those. But actually, you know what? I can bring her if she's in town to the experience with us if she wanted to join.
Okay. When is the experience? Can you at least tell me that?
It's next month. I'm not saying anything else.
What day next month?
I'm not telling you anything else.
Because I could Google it.
Yeah, I'm not telling
All
you
right.
anything.
Fine. I'm excited though.
I'm really excited. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. I have to like get everything set.
I also argue that Sophia likes experiences, like gifting them, because she could do the cool thing too.
What? This is what's so annoying. She says that, but then I ask her on the side, I'm like, do you want to? She goes, yeah, I love your experiences, Sophia.
Because I know you like them so much.
Stop it. That's not why you like them.
We're not putting
No,
your finger back in my face.
You're so annoying. She switches characters faster than I can spin my head around. She literally said that you liked experiences because it's like a tradition now and you actually enjoy them because they're funny stories.
That's true. Honestly, I enjoy them to bring them back to the podcast.
Don't make it seem like it's for me. I'm not gifting myself. I thought this very through. This is the most sentimental gift I've ever given you.
I hope it's
really
something
not,
like
but-
really kinky and weird.
It's crazy.
Okay. I'm
That's
excited.
all I'm going to say. Oh my God. I love that you wrote this down. This just gave me a huge throwback.
It's nostalgic, this next
Wifed
topic.
Up winter.
We literally, I think, to the year, to this day,
Yeah.
we released an episode called Wifed Up Winter.
I know. I did pretty well, actually.
Were we both single at that time?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember we were both. Oh, wait. No. You weren't. Last year?
I wasn't.
You were not. I was. Oh, how the
roles
tables have turned.
reversed. My God. Dang,
Oh,
that's
God.
sad. You know what I'm loving though right now on TikTok? Is that trend that's like, I need a big boy. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
cuffing
yeah.
season. And now, finally, the men that I like, it's their time to shine. A big boy. I love
Jason
it.
Momoa.
No, but I like it, just a guy that isn't in shape, like a dad bod. All the girls are liking them now. I'm like, finally, give them attention. We've had short king
You should
season.
make a thirst trap.
Of who?
You should just make a TikTok.
Of myself?
No, of
Of
the guys
who?
you think are cute, like a little compilation video.
Why would I do that and humiliate myself? Why would I post a bunch
Because
of
you
like
love
thick
it
boys?
so much. I
Seriously.
need a big boy.
Who do you think takes like the big boy crown?
Just Jason Momoa. That's it.
Yeah, but someone argue he's not a big boy because he's kind of ripped.
What are you? He's a big boy. Are you kidding me?
What I'm loving is who's the dad from Stranger Things?
Oh,
Yeah,
him?
that's a big boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is. But I think people
Extra
are,
cozy by the fireplace, extra warmth.
you and you're like you love dad bods.
Just look like a bear. So
Just saw
on the
that.
topic of men, we went to dinner with
What's that?
because I hate them. No, I'm just kidding. I like some of you guys. Not the ones that are mean to me though. Being single, I forgot how little tricksters these men are out there.
We actually had a really good dinner conversation. I wish that was recorded
Yeah.
last night because we were just talking about relationships and dating and
For
love.
example, this guy's reaching out to me
Mhm.
and planned a date, and I was sort of on edge. I was like, I'm not sure. Didn't
Yeah.
say yes. He has a girlfriend, full girlfriend that is just hidden off of everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, but why?
You know, I don't know.
Why
and
do that? But out of respect for her, it's like, why do that?
I feel like I don't know if it's lately just because of social media and the the ease of how men can like, or even women too,
Dude,
can like find thirst traps.
I'll tell you this. What the hell is ghost mode on Instagram? And why are people using it? Do you know what ghost mode is?
There's a ghost mode?
Oh, yeah.
What's a ghost mode?
Oh, yeah. It's basically Snapchat in Instagram. You know when you send someone a DM?
Yeah.
And it stays there and sometimes you can unsend it?
Yeah.
Just a forewarning to anyone out there listening. If someone messages you on Instagram in vanish mode, Sophia, after you leave the app, the whole message deletes. Like Snapchat, like the conversation's gone.
Why are they making it easier to like
If you can't
mess with
text
people?
me and then have it on the files in the iCloud for life, then I don't want it. Here's my new favorite thing that guys do. This is my favorite. Little sneaky men out
so
there.
bad.
Let me show you this account that my guy friend showed me, and I just said, this is so funny and genius at the same time. Do yourself a favor, guys, and Google puppy melons on Instagram.
Also, my favorite part is go to mutual to see who out of your following list follows them.
See which one of your friends or your exes or your girlfriends follows this account. So, to the naked eye, just a very innocent dog Instagram full of dog pictures. Go ahead and click on one of the dog photos. Swipe. Tits! Tits! Ass! Every single picture. So let me tell you.
Whoever this genius
the Instagram
is
account is disguised as a cute puppy page. So when your girl sees it, oh, my boyfriend is following a dog account. No, the whole thing is tits, ass, and the hottest girls I've ever seen in my life.
It's so funny because last night we also checked out Sistine's following, like who follows it, and it made me lose my mind.
I know who you are.
And also, that's not just one. There's a ton of them.
I have to say, points for creativity.
Yeah, really.
I mean, that's
I would have
pretty
never thought
genius.
that if I didn't like check.
We should make one for cats and then have dudes.
I guarantee
in it.
there's already one for cats and giraffes and elephants and everything in between.
I know, we should make one. But I just thought it was so funny.
So if your boyfriend says, I really love lizards, and there's just like a whole lizard page, you're like, why would I ever follow a lizard page? Swipe. It
Probably
might
a bunch
be a
of
tit.
snakes, if you know what I mean. You never know.
That's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah, you never know. But going back to Wifed Up Winter, your Wifed Up is Scarlet? I don't even know. Should we ask her? Scarlet Stallone, get in here. Yeah, we surprised you guys. Woo! Scarlet Stallone's in the studio today. Do explain yourself, lady. Explain yourself.
You look very chic.
Yeah, you're giving like Hailey Bieber meets Steve Jobs right now with the little blazer. Scarlett, thank you so much for coming in. We have a lot of questions for you. You have a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah.
Loving your Miami life.
I do really like it.
I would like to ask the question again. Wifed Up Winter.
What kind of sucks about my wifed up winter is that I wouldn't say I'm in a relationship right now.
Okay.
Not really. You know, there's so many dating steps. There's so many.
Why are there
You know,
so
I want
many?
to talk
There's only
about that.
three.
I want to talk about that. That's something that I'd never really understood about dating, especially in the US, because why is there 5 steps?
Like,
There's
what would be the
the
first
talking.
step? Yeah, the talking.
Then there's the
Casually dating, seeing each other.
You know, kids in college
They're
go
just seeing each other-
snapping.
Snapping.
Kids, that's what kids.
Snapping?
I don't like that stage, and I've never even encouraged myself to do that. But I don't even use Snapchat.
That
The
stage
snapping
is that
stage?
stage is if you're. It's so casual that you won't even message
Yeah,
each other
it's
on
literally
text.
Sophia. It is literally snapping. You just snap photos to each other.
We have way
And no,
too much
I see my
social
girl.
media.
No, I know. And it's so weird because I see my girlfriends and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm talking to a new guy," and they would show me. I go, "Oh, what do you guys? Show me like what's the text? Like, show me the details. Show me the messages." She opens a snap from the guy. It is a ceiling in his forehead, a piece of hair from him,
Ew.
and I'm thinking to myself, that's your talking.
I guess there is a lot more levels than I thought. I thought it was just talking exclusive relationship, like boyfriend girlfriend.
I was just so confused because
So,
that's.
what stage are you at? She's like, I don't even know.
God, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's then there's talking, and then there's exclusive.
I think you're exclusive.
You're exclusive.
I am I am exclusive.
Congratulations.
Wow,
She is wifed up before the
Scarlett!
winter.
But what does that even mean?
Before the winter.
It
What
means
does
you
that
found a
even
good
mean?
A
lad.
good egg.
Listen, I met
Good
this
eggnog.
kid. He's a good egg.
Yeah.
He's a good egg. I met this kid when I was in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the way that I met him was so funny.
Oh yeah, explain.
So I'm in this very cool restaurant, bar, very
I showed her one of
loud.
my favorite restaurants in
Yeah,
Miami.
so fun. I'm all dressed up. I'm with Scarlet, and
Yeah.
he's coming. And so we were sort of just like waiting to the side. Obviously, I'm at the bar getting a drink because my anxiety is at a 10 and I'm trying to loosen up. And I see this adorable kid walk in and just beeline it to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I think
That's
this is
what
the
I have
kid.
to respect about it. That's what I didn't even have to tell the kid, look, you have to impress my sisters or anything, because I wanted to test it.
He comes straight to me, and immediately I thought, check. Earning
Check.
points in the fam.
I didn't even-
like
I was-
that.
I was
Made an
actually-
effort.
I was looking around for him and I go, where's Sistine? And he told me he was gonna be here. They're talking in the corner.
But-
they're not okay, it may sound like weird to everyone. No, they're not flirting in the corner.
No,
Like,
no,
they're
I'm not even insinuating that. I'm not
No,
even
they're
insinuating
not.
that.
They're-
But he quickly went to Scarlet, so there I am, sort of like left alone to the side. And,
Yeah.
the only person giving me male attention was this very older, very, very, very older gentleman named Jeff. Jeff, if you're watching, what's up?
Why? What was Jeff
So
doing?
Listen.
Jeff at the bar,
He-
we're
look.
gonna call him Jeff at the bar. So
Jeff at the bar. He's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" I go, "Jeff, I'm drinking one."
He
so
was
I'm
wearing
okay.
some really cool button-down shirt, and he was just very
No.
attached to Sistine for some reason. I don't know what
I'll
it was.
tell you what the red flag was. His screensaver was a photo of two of his kids that were easily my age, and I was like, "Listen, buddy." But honestly, at the same time, we were having a great conversation. He was telling me all about his ex-wife,
That's
how they vacation together.
such a red
And
flag.
I'm like enjoying it, honestly.
there was no sexual tension between the two.
Hold
Hold
definitely.
on. I was feeling Jeff. What? I'm just kidding.
No, I was gonna say, on
Wow,
his
I
end,
was-
absolutely, but on your end, I
I
hope
know,
not.
but I can tell that I was looking to the side where I'm trying to have a good time. We are in Miami.
Scarlett and
I'm,
this kid
I'm
are all over
dancing
each
on the
other.
table, and I'm looking while I'm on the surface level. While I'm literally dancing on the tables, I look over and I'm like, "Where is my sister?"
Jeff.
She is having a full-on eye-to-eye conversation with this Jeff man.
Listen, we were very deep in his divorce. And we were talking
It
all
looked
about
really-
it.
He
I
went
go,
there for therapy.
Sistine,
He was looking ahead.
I did not bring you to Miami to have
know.
a life-to-life talk.
But I'll tell you
a
this.
bar.
I
I'll
feel
tell
like
you
that
this,
always
Jeff.
happens.
This is what was super weird. So Jeff was easily 55, 60 maybe. I know it sounds really
That's like
sounds weird.
yeah, he's like 10
but
years
you know,
younger than
Jeff
that.
is also living his best life. Like I give props to the guy, you know. Age is just the number. And so I'm at the bar with Jeff. We're just hanging out. And obviously he sees your guy and like all of his friends, and you know, his ego was shot because there's a bunch of cute young men in there now. And he's like, "Oh man." So you know what Jeff did? The nerve on this guy.
This was insane.
Jeff asks for a pen and he slips me a note, and I'm thinking, and he's leaving. So he slips me a note and leaves, and I think, oh, it's his phone number.
right.
Yeah.
It's not a game of tic-tac-toe, it's just his phone number. And I open it and it says 49 days. I was like, what? And I go, Jeff, what does this mean? And he goes, that's how long I predict your sister's relationship with this guy to last.
And points at us.
The nerve
The
on
nerve
Jeff.
on this man.
I know.
What are you, a genie?
What?
I
What
mean,
is
that's
this?
bold.
That's kind of rude.
So
No, he was
rude.
so
Where did that come
salty.
from? Because
Just because I don't
were you
even...
shitting on him, or is it?
No, Sophia, I
No.
think he just got maybe jealous that like all these young boys just sort of came in and took us away. But
It was so funny.
God. Is that
by the way,
ridiculous?
It's an
by the
ego.
way, in my calendar, I have it marked the 49 days.
Yeah.
So
we made
I
a
love
joke.
that.
So
That's
I will be
exactly what we
back.
need to do.
I will be
That's
back to
funny.
let you guys know.
yeah,
40
let us know if
49
Jeff was
days.
right. Yeah,
Jeff
crazy.
just goes into clubs and predicts people's relationships. He
I
goes,
know
2 days.
but I do
4
want to get
years.
into, since we're on the topic of Miami. You're now a sophomore in college.
Yeah.
You're almost done with your sophomore year,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
It's so weird.
And I was
it
telling-
went by so fast.
And I was telling Sophia, I feel like every time you come on our show, one, you look older. You're more mature.
Really? I look older?
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely. And we just get a new
It's funny
stage
that
of your
you.
life.
Wait, it's funny that she
Yeah.
thinks that's a compliment. If anyone said I looked older, I'd be pissed.
You look younger. You're Benjamin
Thank
Button.
God. I'm like,
You are
please.
Benjamin
Yeah,
Button.
you don't age.
Thank
Sophia.
God.
But the last time you were on the show, you had all these updates. You said, for rushing, you said you don't want to rush.
Yeah.
You said that
Don't
freshman
do it.
year was really hard for you, friendship, adjusting to the
Yeah.
new location. Give us a little update. We'll start with just living in Miami in your apartment. How has that been?
So as you know, if you listen to that podcast of when I talked about Miami when I first lived there, I had no idea how to navigate that city. I was just a lost puppy in a city, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
scary.
It was scary. I was so not adjusted because living in LA, could you not, you stay home. You don't go out. You live in a bubble. You have your same friends. You have your same routine every day.
And you live with your parents.
And you live with your parents.
Yeah.
And then moving across the country to this place where I felt like I did not fit in. But then I realized the reason why I'm not fitting in is because I'm not letting myself adjust. I am not letting myself, I'm here and I'm not going to leave. So might as well just make the most of it and actually change my mindset, change how I view things, change how I view the city. And because at first I go, I don't like it here. I don't like the people. So negative. And
that's really good advice, actually.
yeah.
People always ask in and write, how do I push myself to be more social and go out there? Because you're the perfect example of someone that can go full hermit and isolate, or be extremely social, make a ton of friends. Because I know that your freshman year, you sort of struggled to find your footing, find your friendships. And now it's like you're a complete social butterfly. So what did you do?
Well, you have to look at your surroundings and think to yourself, I'm alone because I made myself alone. And I am going to try my best to, actually, if you think about it, I met so many amazing people freshman year that I didn't try for that friendship. Like friendships are relationships. They're literally like, if you don't actually put in the effort, and if you don't text them like, hey, what are you doing? I was always that person that was so off my phone. I never wanted to reach out to friends. I never wanted to, like, it's not like I didn't want to, but I just think I didn't need to try because they're just girlfriends or whatnot. But then I realized, I've met so many amazing girls, and now I have all my best girlfriends since I've had since freshman year.
Yeah.
Because I
you
put in the effort.
Yeah.
And they put in the effort just as much.
I always say give it a year for wherever
Give
new
it a
place.
year.
You have to
You
give it a year,
change-
and then
and
you
go
might
out of
like
your
it.
comfort zone. Like I was kind of like you at first when I first moved to Miami.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
was so scared of like dressing a certain way. I was so scared. But then I go, what's the harm in trying?
Or what's
I'm
the worst that can
20.
happen?
What's
Yeah.
the worst that can happen? I'm wearing something crazy out, and I loved it.
Right.
And I was so
It's
so
definitely your
scared to leave
energy.
it. It's such a vibrant energy, and it's such a rush too when
That's
you
so fun.
realize
I
that
love
you are
it.
changing.
I feel like Sophia and I are watching so much change happen with you right before our eyes. Like,
Mhm.
I still look at you like a 10-year-old that's super goofy and wearing her basketball shorts. And it's so hard for me to wrap my head around that you're a mature, grown-ass adult. And I
Yeah.
can have adult conversations with you and go out with you and
Go to drag shows.
end
to
up at drag brunch together accidentally. And
And
just
you guys
have
are going on
fun.
a date this weekend too.
Yeah. Should we talk about that, you
Yeah.
guys? I'm a little stressed out. And thank God I recruited Scarlet because, I'm single. I recruited Scarlet, said, will you be my date?
Because
to
I'm
this
going
event?
to Harry Potter World.
This
You
is,
are?
Yeah, that's why I can't go. I know.
I've never
I'm gonna get a
We'll
wand.
go. It's so
No,
fun.
I'll go again. I'm gonna get a wand. I'm gonna get butterbeer, and I want my own like.
Oh,
'cause I'm a
please let me know
Gryffindor.
how the butterbeer
Scarlet-
is.
Oh,
I've
it's so
always wanted to
delicious.
try.
I know.
It's delicious.
I'll FaceTime you when I'm drinking, and I'll tell you how it is. I'm going during sunset.
I'll tell you this. When I went
I'm
to
so
Harry
excited.
Potter World, you truly felt like you were in the film. It is the most realistic thing you've ever
But
seen.
it's not.
It's
By
so
the way,
cool.
my next phase is going to Harry Potter World in Orlando because
Yeah.
apparently that's way bigger and
Should we just
way
take
more
a
fun.
trip?
Please,
Yes.
I would
A
love
little
to go.
sister
No,
trip?
the thing is, we have.
We've always wanted to go on a trip
okay.
with all three of us.
I know y'all
not
don't
the
like.
Bahamas. We're
Not
going
the
to Harry
Bahamas, we're
Potter
going-
World.
I know
Potter
you don't
World.
like
Hey,
theme parks, but Orlando is so big and has so many things. Like we might have to sleep there and then wake up and like rally again.
Sophia, we are 100% sleeping at the amusement park.
Thank God.
We are
Thank God.
committing
I will
to it.
sleep with
Thank God.
Harry.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to Harry Potter
Yeah,
World.
I'm stoked.
I got an invitation, don't know how, to a very glamorous Hollywood premiere It's the movie with Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
It looks
Sistine
so
says
good.
to me, do you want to go see Babylon and like go to this really cool Hollywood premiere? I'm like, no, I'm going to be at the Sorting Hat. So you can take whoever you want.
So I said, Scarlett, please will you be my date? Because I can't do these things alone. And she, of course
said yes.
said yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
So we are like, I don't want to say we're cheap or lazy. Maybe we're both. But when you go to events like this, influencers, actors, everyone that attends, they are dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
Hair and makeup, which isn't cheap, by the way.
No.
And then you buy a brand new gown, which obviously isn't cheap. And I was like, Scarlett, should we just do it the Walmart version? We'll do our own hair and makeup and maybe just find something in our closet
Let's
to
be
wear.
real. We do
Let's
our hair
just
and
let's just
makeup
go
pretty
hide from the
damn
crowd
well.
and then leave, and then just say we went.
So what our plan is, because I emailed the lady, I said, what is the attire? And it's full gown, the whole
Hollywood
thing.
glam.
That's kind of sick.
And the only...
And that doesn't happen often.
I know, and I wish I kind of prepared for this a little
Yeah.
earlier.
I know. You
I
too.
know.
I wanted to wear like a feather scarf and a hat.
These two
and
are texting whoever
pearls
they
and-
knew that has the same
No,
body type
so
as
this
Gwen.
is-
Do you have a long floor
This is what I
gown?
thought. Scarlett's like, what do we wear? I don't have a dress. And I go, oh, Scarlett, I wore this beautiful dress to a wedding a few months ago. You can wear that. So she's wearing my old wedding dress. I'm wearing, because I've already promised her she could wear the better one because it's stunning. I'm wearing my old prom dress from high school when I was 18.
It's a great one.
And by the way,
But
then I wore it to
then
my prom.
Scarlett wore it
and
to
now it's
prom.
gonna go back to
This dress is
Sistine.
easily 9
so you guys
years
are
old.
swapping dresses.
Yeah, but like I'm showing up in an old prom
It
dress.
looks good. Sometimes things are like classic, timeless pieces.
It's timeless.
It's no, it's not.
It is timeless.
It's not timeless. It's tattered. Scarlett ruined the edge of it. Like the bottom
Did
is
I
all
actually?
torn.
What the hell did you do at the prom?
She danced too much. It's ripped.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
At least you didn't wear a wedding dress to your prom.
Oh, Sophia's
Right to be.
Sophia's prom dress.
No, so
was
bad.
the
Don't even get me started. I'm
funniest
actually.
thing.
The thing is,
I
everything.
gotta really go through my camera roll to
But
find
you know
that.
what's sad is that everything I do when it comes to getting ready is backwards. I never
Yeah.
dress
You always miss the,
the
mark.
every
Always
single.
miss
Like
the
literally
mark.
went to a
You've
holiday
actually
party recently.
never-
I wore
Look,
a
I know
summer
what you're
dress.
going for, but here's the mark you just stepped over.
I just
it.
every time.
Every time.
And the thing is, I get to the garage, I see these two. I'm like, fuck, missed the mark again. Like, I literally.
I think you know what
That's
your
gonna be
problem
like
is.
us at the Hollywood party.
I know.
We're not. There's no mark.
This
at
is
that
for
point.
anyone
We're
that is
far from
like
it.
fashionably just out of it. Like they can't do it. I get you. Don't worry. That's why I'm wearing literally.
Sophia, I
Uggs,
think
ripped
your
pants and-
I'll go back to you. Your problem is you have your seasons mixed up.
Yeah,
So
I
you
do.
dress for summer in the winter and then you dress for winter in the summer.
It's true. That is actually true.
Like we
I-
went to a very formal Christmas party and you wore what could have been a beach
Oh
cover
my
up.
god.
A beach cover up.
Sophia.
It's a little nicer than beach cover up, but yes, it was definitely.
Sophia,
a
it
little-
was a tiny white spaghetti strap dress.
Yeah,
I was
it
wearing.
wasn't right
I
for
was
it.
wearing
It was not the
a.
moment.
I was.
James
I
Rockenfeller,
looked like Corella Deville at
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Christmas
y'all were wearing,
party.
like, gowns of black.
But
and all this
anyway,
stuff.
I'm very nervous about this party. You guys will see it on Instagram if you follow us. I don't know. I'm wearing a prom dress that's old. It probably still, I don't know if we've even washed it. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I
Yeah,
know.
It's gonna
it.
smell like very old vanilla.
Very old. It's a-
Scarlet Stallone. They'll be like,
No, it's
Scarlet?
gonna smell like old fake tan and vanilla.
Great, you guys are gonna go see all your-
I remember. Okay, this is so random,
Yeah.
but at my prom, Sistine, we were in such a rush to get hair and makeup done and everything, and Sistine, we had no time to self tan, and
What did I
Sistine
do?
self tanned one of my legs, only
Just
one.
one? Why?
Well, like, because
Why?
only one was
Only one.
showing.
Sistine,
Why would I do
Only
both?
Because when
No,
you
it
walk,
was-
the other one
That's
shows.
exactly what
about
happened.
it.
So I show up at my prom. I look tan. Everyone's like, "Wow, you look so tan and golden." I go, "Yeah, I just tanned before this. Not self tan. I don't want to tell people that I self tanned."
I would.
And we were standing outside, and you know that blue. You know when the sun just hits different, and it's very blue, like bad lighting
Yeah,
on
yeah.
you. So I walk in. I'm looking at my skin. I'm like. Oh my gosh, I look like the annoying orange. I am
You
so
were very
bright.
tan, actually,
And
that day, I
every
remember.
time I walked, the other bright snowflake of a leg walks out with it.
Wait, can I just say though?
I looked like
No, can I just say the most humbling thing I just had with the tanning experience that happened because of this Christmas party?
What?
So that dress only shows this up here
Right.
and this down here.
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess I don't need to tan my tummy.
Did you?
It looked, guys, when you're orange, pale orange, I'm telling you, you will never feel worse
So you looked
about
like
how
a-
you.
You
I
looked like a clownfish.
I
You
literally
were
was like-
striped.
I was like, oh, because tanning takes out like at least like 5 pounds off you. That's why people do it. Like we look 10 times
Yeah.
better. We look hotter. We feel good.
So I love living
But
in Miami.
I literally like I was trying on bathing suits because I'm going to like I'm going out of town soon and I'm going to be at a beach. I'm like I'm going to try on some bathing suits before I go, and I forgot that it didn't tan my tummy, and it was so bad. Every
I
single
don't-
bathing suit just looked like I looked
I
hot.
think it's fine. You know what? I'm gonna tan
Oh
only
my
one of my
God.
legs in this prom dress just to.
You're not gonna want to, Sistine. I'm telling you. When I say I was holding my dress the whole prom, I was running to the bathroom nonstop. I was literally waiting
Oh damn!
for it
I really
to get
gotta wash
dark.
this dress.
I looked like a deli sandwich. It was just not good. Okay, we should play Which Sister game. You guys, we became famous as sisters, not because of anything else, but Scarlett's old YouTube channel. And the best video that ever come out of that YouTube channel was one video called Which Sister. Except
Y'all,
Scarlett had some cute vlogs. I
do you know
wish she
how
kept
many-
up. But Which Sister went viral. But this is the thing. So Scarlett deleted it, but
I
someone,
deleted everything. I swiped
But
the plate off that.
some genius redid it and
You
brought it
guys,
back.
It has 767,000 views.
But can I just say, when Scarlett had hers up, it was what, 5 million views? It was like crazy, which we were
Your
really,
account's still
really,
there.
really confused about. Oh, is hers still there?
Yeah,
Oh,
we looked so crusty 5
oh
years
God,
ago.
I don't
thought it
even
looked
wanna
really
bring up that
cute.
video. I don't.
No.
It's so bad.
Anyway, we made this video 5 years ago when Scarlett was an aspiring YouTuber,
Yeah.
and it blew up. So we thought, let's do a mini version.
basically, we ask just spicy questions and we ask each other who would be the most likely to do it.
All right, Sophia,
Which
take
sister?
it away.
I'll read the first one. Which sister is the worst liar?
You.
I think I am.
I'm a great liar.
Sophia.
I'm really bad at
No,
lying.
how good I'm really good. I'll tell you the secret
It's
to
not
being
a
a
good
good.
thing to
but
brag about.
only if it is not hurting anyone. The secret to being a good liar is being very specific with details, like down to the detail. The more detailed you are, the more realistic it is.
Yeah, you just have a better.
Your poker face.
memory.
I don't have a good
She has
poker
a poker
face.
face, and she has a really good memory. So when you're in a fight with her, she'll remember every.
But it's
detail.
also yeah, but
I'd be a good lawyer.
even
Then
if
kind
even
of
if you
stretch
get
it true.
factual and stuff, you're still able to twist and then make it to your favor.
Make-
Like
and then I
right?
would think to myself, did I say?
yeah,
actually like
exactly.
that?
Ha!
Like she
I actually
said,
can
you
put
said-
words in their mouth.
Yeah,
I
you
believe
put
it.
words
And
in my mouth.
Yeah, it's
and you-
so
So I'm a
annoying.
sociopath.
A little bit.
Okay, cool.
It's
a
cute.
little.
Which sister picks the best guys?
I think I do.
I think I do.
I think we both do.
I think I have a really good taste.
I think you and I.
Every
Scar-
single one of my
Sistine
I'll
exes
just
are
say
great.
it's-
I'll say the last place is definitely this one
I'd
right
say
here.
my last
Sistine does
relationship.
not even have-
My last relationship was the best
Actually,
apple in the bunch.
yes, actually, I do have to say that her last boyfriend was great.
The other ones
The other
are
ones,
rotten.
not
Yeah.
no
I would
bueno.
say. I would say.
Oh, your high school boyfriend was great.
You both had you had a really great boyfriend, and you have had a really great boyfriend. And your current boyfriend's really great.
I've
so.
only had 3, and I think they've all actually
I've
been
had
Yeah.
two exes, and they're both great.
Okay, so you guys tie on that
Hell
one.
yeah, good job, Scarlett.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We
We know how to choose our men.
I know. Learn.
I messaged.
Study.
Yeah, take notes.
Take it.
You
jot
are
it down.
saying it to us. You
It's
should
so
know this by
hard
now.
to
Highlight.
build a relationship with a guy when they only message me in vanish mode. I'm trying here.
Sistine snapping. Okay.
Snapping. Why are you
Which
snapping?
sister has? Oh, this is so easy. The sharpest tongue.
Me.
You
Sistine.
are.
Sistine.
Yeah. It's like venom. She can
Or
snap.
Sophia can get a little
Yeah.
sassy.
You, bitch.
I think I'm
Ew.
like the secret one. Like
That's no secret. You are
know.
flat out rude.
I think both of you guys are because both of you guys are very sensitive people. So, you guys get very snappy. I'm
you
just
get
saying,
actually
I
pretty
get
sharp
nerv-
too when you get.
Ooh,
get,
yeah.
you
No,
get
I
scared.
don't.
You get sharp.
To be
no,
honest,
no, Scarlett.
You're all pretty
You don't
sharp.
get
Absolutely
no.
not.
Scarlett doesn't get outwardly sharp like we are. She's sharp under her breath.
Yeah.
So then you'll hear a little comment like, "What'd you say?"
The whole time she's like this, like she'll look around.
No,
and
no,
it
no, no,
pisses
no,
you
no.
off more because she doesn't say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I do it under my breath.
We're all pretty
because I
okay.
get
nasty
so
with that stuff.
angry.
Okay, which sister is going to be the best MILF? Are you saying that we'd all be MILFs?
No, the hottest MILF.
or just a MILF?
Oh, just the MILF. Like, who do you think is going to be just the best MILF?
Me.
I think I am.
Because you guys are going to age first.
Oh,
I'm going to be the youngest.
That's not fair. But what constitutes a MILF?
I feel like Sophia
Physically-
because
spiritually.
No, I feel like Sophia would, and we should just give this one to her because for years she's been saying, "All I want to be when I grow up is a MILF," and so I feel like she's been preparing for this.
She's manifesting.
There's a
Yeah.
couple really aspiring dreams I have, and one of them.
I
is
said I
definitely
just
be
can't wait
hot
to get
when I'm
old
a
and
mom.
like fat and not care about anything and get gray and chain smoke.
No, I want to have a
Yeah.
6-pack and like be like mom. Like our mom's a MILF.
Yeah.
She can do wakeboarding
But she's
with like
she's an alien, dude.
she is an alien.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
just really
So, Sophia?
genetically-
MILF winner.
Thank you. I'll take it.
I'll give it to
I'll
you.
run. The last one is which sister could get away with murder? For sure not me.
If y'all don't think this is me, then
For
like, come
sure
on.
not me.
See, you just gave a
You-
sharp tongue with your eyes. What was that? You don't think I could get away with murder?
Sistine, you're
You think you could? You would leave your fingerprints everywhere. Come on.
you would, you know what you would do, Scott? You would have the like weapon in your back pocket, but you wouldn't look both ways when you cross the street and you'd get hit by a car.
That's
like,
so
you know,
true.
Scarlet would be
That's
like
so
she would
true.
be thinking about the murder and then not realize that she's crossing a
No,
crosswalk.
Scarlet
without
would
looking.
do the murder,
Absolutely the
do
contrary.
such
No.
a messy job, and then call us and be like, "What do I do?
To be
How do
honest,
I clean this up?"
I think I would.
Get
Oh
out
my
of here! You can't even get a
gosh.
shot without fainting. Get out of here! Jesus,
so
you guys know it's
true.
me. Come on, I've been saying the way I'd get away with murder for years now.
That's true.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Sistine won How to Kill Someone
I
and Get
want
Away with
that
It.
one. That
Okay,
one's
I'll give you that
mine.
one. I'll be the hottest MILF. You'll be the
The
easiest
murderer with an
serial
ice
killer.
pick.
That's like such the generic one. Okay, so since we're going to
Genius.
wrap this episode up, and we were just saying before in the beginning that this is going to be the last one for a second, not forever. And I'm really glad Scott could be here for
I
it.
know.
We won't be here for the
I'm
New
so
Year's.
happy.
So I think it would be really special just to give one sentence or one thing that you want in the new year. Your New Year's resolution or something you're working towards, something that you want to happen.
Man,
I really want to dye my hair red.
So you're
that's your
New Year's
goal for the
resolution,
years
the whole
to be
year
a
of
ginger.
2023.
To be a ginger.
Scarlet! I mean deeper, come on!
She goes,
How deep are we talking?
Scott said she's like,
she goes, I want to be a
I go, this is our-
redhead.
I'm like, this is our last
Huh?
episode. What's one thing you're aspiring to be? A redhead.
God.
Okay, that's yours, I guess. Sophia, do you have one?
I want to redo. I want to next year fight for myself, like be positive. That's my biggest goal. I
Wow.
watched this video on TikTok and I think it was from a movie and the person was just saying like, who else is going to fight for you other than you? And I just was thinking about that. I'm like, there's a lot of shit that happened this last year and also like a lot of criticism. We watch ourselves on this. It's just like constantly, I feel like we doubt our abilities and I don't want to doubt my abilities anymore. And I want to be like my cheerleader, like I'm my only person. Like
Can I get a redo?
Nope.
Fair.
You're
I know.
stuck with it.
So mine is to be my best friend. Like I really want to
Your
do the.
biggest
I
supporter.
want to be treat myself the best I can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, I mean, I totally agree with yours because I
Right?
feel like we work hard for a lot of things and then we're right at the point of them coming into fruition and they're just like right there. So I guess my
You can
two-parters,
say it.
to finally produce the movie that I've been working on for
Mm-hmm.
4 years now. Would love to see
Oh
that
yeah.
come into
Write my
action.
book.
But I would say the main one is to feel really good in my own skin.
Yep.
Because I always look in the mirror and find what's wrong with myself instead of what I like about myself.
Yeah.
And I don't like that I do that.
Right.
Because it's not getting much better.
Well,
you know, we're getting older every day.
Well, it's also you guys. We're our only selves. Like we wake up with it ourselves. We go to bed with ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we make the decisions for ourselves every day. Treat it like that. Kind of almost disassociate from your own body and be
and
like,
I also think
what can I
like,
do the
just
best?
practicing it every day. Even if
Yeah.
you're not confident, like I want to pretend like I am so then I truly just believe that I am.
right.
So I think I would like that.
So Sistine wants to see yourself like be positive and treat yourself better. I want to be a fighter for myself and Scott wants to be a redhead.
Okay, look,
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going this deep,
what
you
did you
guys.
think?
I did
All
not
right.
know.
You can
Go
finish
ahead.
it. One last
what's,
thing.
What's your
Okay,
actual
I
one?
really want to purely surround myself with people that make me happy and not try for relationships that I know are not going to benefit me.
Bitch, you already found that.
No, she's not
Your
friendships.
resolution happened already.
Honestly, this year has changed me a lot. So
No, I think it's
I'm-
aged me in the
I
last 12
also
years.
I want to do more, and I don't know if that makes a lot of sense to anyone, but I want to do more in my life that will
Mhm.
make me really proud of myself
Good.
and start doing things that just make me overall happy. And
I love it.
Yeah.
Starting with
I've already started that a little bit, but I want to actually be like, I'm very proud of you,
Wait,
Scarlett.
no,
Like, good job.
I love
Exactly.
that.
Yes.
Do
So the first thing you got to do is call the hair salon. Step one.
Step one. You know what? So no one else is gonna do it for you, so you better just do it yourself.
Exactly.
This is making me pretty sad, actually. Now that
I
knowing
know.
that this is gonna
I
be
feel
on
like
pause
we're
for a
not
second.
we're not going to see you guys for a while. So
But
we
don't
love
leave.
you. We thank
I
you.
miss you.
We will be back very soon, and we'll see you next Tuesday in
The new
March.
year. We
Hey.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.